Hi everyone, this is Miss Miharu. This is part 4 of my Commando Kano guide, and this is going to be about meter building, utilizing the gap in the 112 string, and utilizing your minus frames. So, first of all, meter building with Commando Kano is actually quite good. You want to use your knives a lot. Look at that meter build. You see how it builds like 2 ticks, one for activation and one on block. The same goes for choke. So you build a lot more if they block this. And meter is... Commando Kano isn't meter dependent, but the way I like to use him is a lot of counter armor and a lot of breaks. So building a lot of meter is good, because since it's such a sort of defensive character, you're going to want to have breakers available, sort of like Melina. So meter building, if you look at your like main tools for building meter, that's knife and choke. 112 choke on block builds a third of a bar. You can see that took 3 repetitions and I built a full bar. Any other string, which is 2 hits, like back 1-3 choke, builds a fourth of a bar. 3-2 choke, the same thing. 2-2 choke, the same thing. So those are going to be your primary ways of building meter. And when you do this, it's important to know, since 112 is your best option, I like using it after a jump in, because you can like stagger with just a standing 1, or do a jump in into a command grab, or 1-1, 1-1-2, which is only -1, or something like that. But eventually your opponent is going to start disrespecting the gap there. They're going to want to armor out. So if you do 1-1-2 to choke, you get full combo punished. That's not good. But what you do then is, if you make the read, 1-1-2 parry is actually really good. I'm gonna link, like, I made a whole thread on how you can punish different things. It's not updated for MKXL, but you get the general idea how you can punish like different armor options. So 1-1-2 parry looks really swaggy, and it's kind of cool. And it's not like super unsafe, because if they respect the 1-1-2 and you whiff a parry, if they try to go for a counter poke or something, you're usually not gonna eat a full combo punish. They could full combo punish it if they read it, but like there's so many layers of reads, like they're not gonna usually punish you for going for 1-1-2 parry. So besides that, you have 2 other really good options. One, EX up ball. That will beat pretty much any armor. I think it will beat even Goro's punch walk. I don't remember. I think maybe it doesn't beat it, but you end up on the other side and you're both safe. And then you have EX choke. EX choke is a bit more damage. And they're both safe on block, so it's not a big deal either way. EX parry is better for breaking armor, and it's slightly faster, but does less damage. What's kind of cool about this is that if you look, 1-1-2, the standing 2 does, when it hits raw, it does 7%, which is quite a chunk of damage. If you combine this with the choke, did I put you off? Let's put you off like a roll. That's going to be 18% plus 7%. That's 25% for a good read, which it costs you a bar, but you're still safe if you make the read and it doesn't work out in your favor. So that's actually something that's really good. You can go for like a ball cancel, but that's super risky and it's super punishable on block, so I prefer not using it. It's a high risk, high reward situation. And like for some attacks, you're gonna want to go for low parry instead. Like Sub-Zero Slide, for instance, you can't punish it with 112 into parry, but you can do it from 1-1 into a low parry. So you have to sort of adjust depending on who you're facing. So now we're moving into how to utilize this minus frames. So you're gonna put yourself at minus a lot after building meter with choke as an ender. You can also be put at minus from doing 1-1-2, 2-2. Let's put you off 3-2, back 1-3. Those are all -1 except back 1-3, which is -2, or like a poke or something. But usually it's going to come from doing a choke on block. So your safest option is the backdash. You end up at this range where you can sort of go back in with 2-2, throw a knife, walk up and do a forward 4. I like to do something like backdash, run in, more pressure. At that point you will have depleted like too much stamina, so you can't go for another backdash, but it's kind of interesting because it will catch a lot of whiff pokes and stuff like that. The most fun option after this is going for a parry. This will catch like most counter pokes, like down ones, meaning there's back 1-2. If she decides to go for an EX roll, everything. It's super swaggy and it's a lot of fun when it works. It's kind of a high risk, low reward situation, but the point isn't really like the reward you get from it. The point is trying to make your opponent scared. You can also go for the low parry. I use this a lot less because it really depends on the character. Like Liu Kang has a great low starter, so there I might use it, but against other characters I usually just go for the regular parry, and worst case scenario I eat a low poke, and there's that. Like it's not a big deal. Other options is counter armor. So if I put her on... Oh, what's good about the parry as well is that it will catch reversal grabs. You have to be sort of fast about it. You have like a 2-frame window to input it correctly, but when you do get it, it's awesome. Yeah, counter armor. Like EX command grabs is usually your best option. Catching them doing something. Oops. Boom, 19 or 20%. And it will catch them on block, which is really good. Oops. Another option, oops, what am I doing? Is EX up ball. Let's go. There we go. That will break most armor and will give you 13%, and it will also catch jumps, because whiffing a command grab is a free punish if they jump over, if they do neutral jump punch or backdash and have a good advancing mid. In the corner, I really like EX up ball, because after a let's put you in jump. After they block something, they usually want to jump out. So you catch them like that, and they're still in the corner. Another option is, of course, EX command. What's it called? Oops. EX ball. Try to counter poke with that. I would say it's high risk, semi-high reward. I don't use it that much. Maybe sometimes to win me a game, but I don't really think it's worth it when you have better options. You can also use EX choke. It's good for anti-airing stuff, but it's a high, so if they go for low poke, you will whiff and they will be able to punish you, so I don't like it that much. A similar like high risk, high reward option is going for a instant neutral jump punch. Oh, I missed the combo. Oh, that wasn't really instant, but you get the idea. Like, if you read a jump or something, go for a neutral jump punch, go for a full combo. Jesus, I'm dropping everything. Oh, you get the idea. And last but not least, if you're reading like, say if you're reading a jump, like a really hard read, go for a, why am I dropping everything? Go for a back one, or like a forward three. A forward four will usually catch a lot of jumps, so it's a good option as well. And why am I telling you all this info? Because eventually they're gonna get scared to do stuff. Meaning you can stagger stuff for free, get non-metered command grabs. They're gonna get jumpy and you can anti-air them, or they're gonna do nothing. You can check them with down 3, down 4. Down 4 low profiles a lot of stuff, so you can sort of like use it as a counter poke when they're trying to punish you, or like going for pressure with their mids, and you just low profile that and you're still at advantage, which I like. And if you're feeling like really sure about your read, if they always go for the backdash, just chase the backdash and go for a combo. Boom. Really good. So like, just to sum this up, what you want to do is condition them to be scared of your minus frames. So when you put yourself at minus, they're like freaking out, thinking, shit, what am I supposed to do now? Am I just supposed to sit and block? Well, then I'm gonna eat a command grab. Should I backdash? No, I'm gonna eat a combo. Should I jump? No, I'm gonna eat like an EX up ball. And since you can build a lot of meter, you usually have meter for this stuff. And then when they're scared, they're gonna be scared like after this, which is -2. And they're waiting for the choke. So maybe you start staggering a bit more. You start staggering 1-1-2 into a command grab instead of going 1-1-2 into choke, because you're conditioning them. So this is what I really like about Commando. Anyways, this was part 4. Stay tuned for more stuff. more guide stuff. Oh god, I'm tired. I'm sorry.